Magneto vs. Lex Luthor, with power suit, mind over metal. The screen lights up with an electrifying montage. Magneto hovers above a cityscape, metallic debris swirling around him like a storm. Across the skyline, Lex Luthor stands tall in his gleaming power suit atop a skyscraper, eyes glowing with calculated intent. The music swells, building anticipation. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into the most mind-blowing, what-if, battles in the comic book universe. Today, we've got a showdown for the ages. On one side, we've got Magneto, the master of magnetism. A mutant powerhouse who can control metal itself. On the other, Lex Luthor, the genius billionaire with a serious tech upgrade, sporting his state-of-the-art power suit. So, who would win in an epic clash between these two titans? Is it gonna be mind over metal, or metal over mind? Let's jump right in and find out. Let's start with Magneto, or as his buddies might have known him back in the day, Max Eisenhardt, later going by Eric Lenscher. This guy's backstory is intense. Growing up during World War II, he faced unimaginable horrors, which seriously shaped his worldview. Those experiences led him to believe that mutants need to take control of their destiny to avoid the mistakes of the past. He's not just some villain twirling a mustache, he's a complex character fighting for what he believes is the survival of his kind. Now, let's talk about what makes Magneto tick. Magneto's main gig is controlling magnetism. We're talking about manipulating metal at the atomic level. He can bend steel beams like they're made of Play-Doh, stop armies by flipping their tanks upside down, and even mess with the iron in someone's blood. Though that's a bit of a gray area morally. But wait, there's more. He can fly by gliding along the Earth's magnetic fields, pretty handy when you want to make a dramatic entrance. Magneto can also generate powerful force fields to protect himself from attacks. Thinking of taking him down with a psychic attack? Not so fast. His iconic helmet isn't just for style points, it shields his mind from telepaths. So, sorry Professor X, no snooping around in there. Need some evidence of his awesomeness? How about lifting an entire suspension bridge and moving it like it's no big deal? Or when he took on the combined forces of the X-Men and the Avengers and held his own. And there's that small feat of altering the Earth's magnetic poles. Casual, right? Now, even Magneto has his off days. His powers require intense concentration. If he's mentally exhausted or distracted, his control can slip. Plus, depending on the storyline, he's sometimes portrayed as an older guy, which can affect his stamina. And if you catch him off guard with non-metallic attacks, like a wooden projectile, he might have a tougher time. Switching gears, let's talk about Lex Luthor. This guy is the epitome of human potential, no alien abilities, no mutations, just sheer intellect and ambition. Lex is a wealthy entrepreneur and the CEO of LexCorp. His drive? Proving he's better than Superman and, well, everyone else. He's considered one of the smartest humans in the DC universe, and he uses that big brain to level the playing field. To compete with the heavy hitters, Lex crafted a power suit that's nothing short of a technological marvel. Built with high-strength alloys and the latest tech, it's designed to take on superpowered threats head-on. So, what's this suit packing? It grants Lex superhuman strength and durability, letting him throw punches with the best of them. It allows him to fly using rocket propulsion. The suit also has energy projectors for lasers and plasma blasts, making him a one-man army. Sometimes, he'll throw in kryptonite-based weapons. Lex's real superpower is his mind. He's a master strategist, always thinking 10 steps ahead. He's got expertise in science, engineering, and pretty much any field he needs at the moment. He excels at exploiting his opponent's weaknesses and isn't above playing dirty. But, he's still human. Outside of his suit, he's vulnerable. His arrogance can get the best of him, leading to overconfidence. And his suit, while powerful, relies on technology, which can malfunction or be hacked. Plus, if someone figures out his contingency plans, it could backfire. Now, let's set up our hypothetical smackdown. Imagine a universe where Marvel and DC collide, a comic book fan's dream. Lex Luthor discovers the existence of mutants and sees Magneto as both a threat and an opportunity. Maybe he wants to harness Magneto's abilities for his own purposes. Magneto, on the other hand, sees Lex as just another human threat to mutantkind, one that needs to be dealt with swiftly. The showdown takes place in a massive urban metropolis, think skyscrapers, metal structures galore, and plenty of resources for both parties. It's the perfect playground for Magneto's powers and gives Lex the environment to utilize his suit's capabilities to the fullest. To keep things fair, let's lay down some ground rules. No backup from their usual allies. Both are at their peak performance levels. Lex's suit is made with a mix of ferrous and non-ferrous materials. Time to break down how each contender might approach the fight. Magneto can control any metallic elements around him instantly. He can sense electromagnetic energy, giving him a sort of sixth sense. With decades of experience, he's no stranger to big battles and knows how to handle himself against technologically advanced foes. Lex comes prepared with advanced technology that could potentially shield against magnetism. His suit might incorporate non-magnetic materials or electromagnetic shielding. His intellect allows him to strategize in real time, adapting to Magneto's moves. Magneto could try to rip apart Lex's suit, but if Lex has planned ahead, it might not be that simple. If the suit is resistant to magnetic manipulation, Magneto might need to get creative. Both are masters of manipulation in their own right. Lex could try to exploit Magneto's emotions regarding mutant kind, while Magneto could challenge Lex's ego. A battle of wits could be just as pivotal as the physical fight. Let's run through some possible outcomes. Magneto takes immediate control of the battlefield. Despite any precautions, the sheer volume of metal he can manipulate overwhelms Lex. He disassembles parts of Lex's suit or crushes it, leaving Lex vulnerable. With a final flick, Magneto sends Lex flying, ending the battle swiftly. In this scenario, Magneto's raw power and control over metal give him a decisive victory. Lex's technology just can't keep up with Magneto's abilities when he's in full command of his environment. Here, Lex's preparation pays off. His suit is crafted from non-magnetic materials and protected by electromagnetic shielding. Magneto's usual tricks aren't working, and Lex takes advantage by launching energy attacks and weapons that exploit Magneto's weaknesses, like sonic disruptors. Caught off guard, Magneto struggles to defend himself. Lex's intellect and foresight give him the upper hand. By neutralizing Magneto's main advantages, he turns the tables and secures a win through superior strategy and tech. Both men are locked in battle, neither gaining ground. Suddenly, a new threat emerges, a massive Sentinel robot programmed to eliminate all superhumans. They exchange a glance, a silent agreement forming. In this twist, the fight reaches a stalemate. Then, an external threat forces them to reconsider their priorities. Recognizing they face a common enemy, they decide to team up to tackle the bigger problem. The battle ends without a clear winner, but it opens the door to an unexpected alliance. Let's break down what we've seen. Magneto's ability to control metal and manipulate electromagnetic fields is a massive advantage. He can disrupt electronic systems, disable technology, and has a ton of combat experience against high-tech adversaries. Lex's genius allows him to anticipate opponents' abilities and develop effective countermeasures. His suit could be designed to resist Magneto's powers, and his strategic mind means he's always looking for ways to turn the tide. The environment could play a crucial role. A city teeming with metal gives Magneto an edge, while an environment with less metallic materials might favor Lex. Psychological factors could also influence the outcome. If either makes a misstep due to overconfidence, it could be game over. So, after all that analysis, who's coming out on top? Drumroll. Considering all factors, Magneto is most likely to win in a head-to-head clash. His control over metal, including potentially parts of Lex's suit, gives him a significant advantage. Even with Lex's precautions, Magneto's ability to manipulate the environment and unleash large-scale attacks tips the scales in his favor. But remember, Lex is the king of preparation. If he has enough intel and time, he could devise a strategy or technology to counter Magneto's abilities. In a spontaneous encounter, Magneto's powers give him the edge. Of course, in the world of comics, anything can happen. Plot armor, unexpected twists, and writers' whims can all change the outcome. Both characters have overcome incredible odds before, so underestimating either would be a mistake. So, there you have it. In a battle of mind over metal, we're betting on the master of magnetism himself, Magneto. But hey, debates like these are what make being a comic book fan so much fun. Both Magneto and Lex Luthor are iconic characters with rich histories and incredible abilities. Pitting them against each other sparks the imagination and gets us thinking about the endless possibilities in these fictional universes. But enough from me, what do you think? Do you agree that Magneto would take the win, or are you siding with Lex and his brilliant mind? Maybe you have your own scenario where the outcome is totally different. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more epic versus battles and comic book content. And hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got some amazing content coming up, including some unexpected matchups that'll blow your mind. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, stay super. The video transitions to an end screen featuring related video thumbnails labeled, recommended for you. Social media icons pop up with handles to follow for more updates. A large subscribe button pulses invitingly.